story.
Once upon a time, in a small village, there lived a kind and beautiful young woman named Belle. She was known throughout the village for her grace, intelligence, and love of reading. Belle's father, Maurice, was an inventor who was equally admired for his ingenuity. The village they lived in was a charming place, but it had fallen on hard times. A shadow seemed to hang over it, cast by the imposing castle on the outskirts. This castle, once magnificent, had been shrouded in mystery for years. One fateful day, Maurice set off on a journey to sell his inventions at a nearby fair. As he traveled through the dense forest, a snowstorm suddenly enveloped him, making it impossible to find his way home. Lost and desperate, he stumbled upon the hidden castle. The castle, as legend had it, was enchanted. Its master was a beast, a prince who had been transformed into his monstrous form years ago due to his selfishness and cruelty. The only way to break the curse was for someone to love him truly, despite his hideous appearance. Maurice, unaware of the beast's presence, sought refuge from the storm in the castle's grand hall. He was met with a terrifying sight as the beast appeared before him. The beast, enraged by the intruder, accused Maurice of trespassing and threatened to lock him away forever. However, as he studied the old man, the beast noticed Maurice's genuine kindness and desperation to return to his daughter. Touched by this, the beast decided to make a deal. Maurice could go free if he sent someone to take his place. Maurice, though grateful for the chance to escape, was torn. He couldn't bear to condemn anyone to a life with the beast. When he returned to the village and shared his story, the villagers, including Belle's suitor Gaston, dismissed him as mad. But Belle, ever the curious and compassionate soul, believed her father's tale. She decided to take his place and ventured into the woods to find the castle. When she arrived, she was greeted by the living furniture, the castle's enchanted staff, who tried to make her feel welcome. Belle, however, was unnerved by the beast's presence when she finally met him. He was enormous, covered in fur, and had sharp fangs, but he didn't harm her. The beast offered Belle a deal. She could stay in the castle and her father would be freed. Belle agreed, under the condition that she would never have to see the beast again. Despite her initial fear, Belle slowly began to discover that the beast was not the monster she had first believed him to be. He was well-read, thoughtful, and even had a sense of humor. The castle's staff, each cursed into the form of an object, revealed their true selves to her. Days turned into weeks, and Belle and the beast started to form a bond. They spent hours in the castle's vast library, reading and discussing books. The beast became kinder and gentler, while Belle found herself drawn to his wounded spirit. Back in the village, Gaston's obsession with Belle grew. He couldn't accept her rejection and hatched a plan to have her father committed to an insane asylum, leaving Belle vulnerable and alone. But Belle's father managed to escape, and with the help of the enchanted mirror in the castle, he learned that Belle was still with the beast. As Gaston rallied the villagers to storm the castle, Belle and the beast shared a magical evening together. They danced in the castle's ballroom, and Belle began to see past the beast's fearsome exterior to the kind heart within. But the peaceful moment was shattered when Belle saw her father in the enchanted mirror, dying from exposure in the forest. She pleaded with the beast to let her go and save her father, and he reluctantly agreed, giving her the enchanted mirror to remember him by. Belle reached the village in time to rescue her father and return him to health. However, Gaston used this opportunity to stir up fear in the villagers, claiming that Belle had been charmed and was in danger from the beast. He whipped the villagers into a frenzy, and they marched to the castle, bent on destroying the beast. As the castle was besieged, the beast and the enchanted staff fought valiantly to defend it. Belle and Maurice arrived just in time to witness the battle. Gaston eventually confronted the beast atop the castle's tower, and in a moment of rage, he mortally wounded the beast. As Gaston gloated over the fallen creature, Belle managed to reach the tower. She confessed her love for the beast, and as she did, a miracle occurred. The last petal of an enchanted rose, which symbolized the beast's curse, fell to the ground. In that instant, the beast's monstrous form transformed into that of a handsome prince. He had been redeemed by Belle's love. With the curse broken, the castle's staff also returned to their human forms. The once enchanted objects were now living, breathing people again, and they celebrated their freedom. As for Gaston, his evil deeds caught up with him, and he met a tragic end. The villagers, who had been swayed by Gaston's lies, realized the error of their ways and were filled with remorse for their actions. And so the castle that had long been shrouded in darkness and mystery was now bathed in light and joy. Belle and the prince, now human again, declared their love for each other and were married, with the entire village celebrating the union. And they all lived happily ever after, a reminder that love and kindness can break even the darkest of curses and bring forth the beauty within.